Hey everyone, welcome. We're about to do something really cool. We're going to take a super quick virtual tour of a Moroccan home. And the best part? In just a couple of minutes, you're going to know all the essential Darija words for the main rooms. You ready? Let's jump right in.
So, are you really ready? Because we're talking just a few minutes to learn these room names. I promise it's going to be fast, it's going to be fun, and you'll actually use these words. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so here we are. Our tour starts right at the front door, just like any good tour should. But before we even step inside, we need to know the most basic word of all. What do we call the place we're about to enter?
The word you're looking for is al-manzil. That means the house or the home. Go ahead, try it. Al-manzil. Nice! That's our foundation, right? The starting point for our whole adventure inside.
All right, we've got the word for the home down, so let's, step inside. We're now entering the more public parts of the house. These are the spaces where guests are welcomed, where all the socializing happens, and maybe even where a little bit of work gets done.
And wow, the first room you'll probably walk into is the salon. Now in Morocco, the salon is a huge deal. It's this incredibly important space, often beautifully decorated, and it's all about hospitality. It's really the heart of the home's social life, for sure.
Wait a second. Salon? Does that sound familiar to you? It totally should. It's a loanword, taken straight from French. This happens all the time in Darija. It's one of the things that makes the dialect so cool, and honestly, it makes some words way easier to remember.
Okay, moving on from the salon, still in these living spaces, we've got al-maktab. Pretty straightforward. This is your office or study. You know, the spot where you get things done. Al-maktab.
All right, let's leave these more public areas behind for a minute. We're going to go a little deeper into the home now, to a place that, well, a lot of people would say is the real heart of the home. It's where all the magic happens.
And that place is the cuisine, the kitchen. I mean, think about it. Moroccan culture, with its amazing food, tagines, couscous, all of it. You can just imagine how important the cuisine is. It's an absolutely essential room. And hey, here we go again, another clue. Cuisine sounds a lot like the French word cuisine, right? That's because it is. You see the pattern here? Salon, cuisine. Darija is just this incredible mix of Arabic with other languages. So fascinating. Okay, for the last part of our tour, we're going to step away from the communal areas. We're heading into the private quarters now, the personal spaces where you go to rest and just unwind.
And here we have the Ghurfat an-Nawm, which is the bedroom. I just love this one because the literal translation is the room of sleep. How perfect is that? It's so descriptive. Let's try it. Ghurfat an-Nawm.
Now, when it comes to the bathroom, there's a really important little detail you need to know. There are actually two words. First, there's el-hammam. This is the bathroom in general, the room with the shower or bath. But then you've got el-mirhad, and that means specifically the toilet. So you see why this is so useful, right? Knowing the difference is key. If you're asking for the toilet, you need to say al-mirhad. But if you're just referring to the bathroom as a whole room, you'd say al-hammam. Trust me, that's a super practical tip you'll want to remember.
And that's it. Can you believe it? Our tour is already done. But hold on, before we wrap this up, let's do a really quick review, just to make sure these new words are locked in your brain. Ready? Let's go. Al-manzil, the house. Salon, the living room. Al-maktab, the office. Cuisine, the kitchen. Ghurfat an-Nawm, the bedroom. Al-hammam, the bathroom. And al-mirhad, the toilet. You got it? Fantastic.
And there you have it. That's seven brand new, super useful words in Moroccan Darija that you just learned in, a few minutes?
So seriously, congratulations. You just took your very first tour of a Moroccan home completely in Darija. That's awesome. Well done. But wait, before you click away, I've got a little challenge for you. We learned that cuisine is the kitchen. So how would you say my kitchen? That's your little piece of homework. A little something to look up to keep this journey going. Thanks for hanging out with me for this.